Okay, so hi, welcome to this quick video on getting your first video clients. It was going to be a webinar, but it's just easier to present it this way. So if you do have any questions, pop those questions down in the comment box down below. This is kind of a work in progress. This is what's working for me, and this is how I'm getting people to pay for my video subscriptions. So the idea is that these things that you pay subscriptions to monthly, like Viddyoze, Reevio, any of the other video creation apps out there that you pay a monthly fee to use, maybe even if you use Epidemic sound, you know, all of those things, you pay out monthly. What if they were all free? Well, the way you make them free is you get enough clients to take special offers each month to pay for those subscriptions. Here's what I mean. First off, this is what works for me, but it isn't the only solution out there. Other people do different things. Some people say, what the hell, you're cheapening this industry or this and that and the other. I'll explain why I'm not when we get there. So if that's what you're thinking, don't freak out. So the solution, first off, this is how I do it. I figure out what my subscriptions cost, as in how much I need to earn each month to cover these subscriptions. Secondly, I do the maths, which we'll get to in a second, and then I run the offer. That's pretty much it. There is a fourth step, which I'll address at the end. So the cost, first off, is pretty obvious. You add up all the cost of all of your services. That's how much you need to cover. So let's say you need to cover £50 a month. You could sell 10 videos at £5 each. That gives you your £50 a month. Now you might say, hang on, 10 videos? I'm not going to make 10 videos. Well, if you're using something like Viddyoze, where you just upload the logo and export it, it doesn't take long to do 10 videos. We're not messing about with customizations at this stage. So yeah, it doesn't take very long. Or you might say, well, that's 5 videos at £10. Perfect. Or 2 videos at £25, or 1 video at £50. Now, if you normally charge £500 for a video, 1 video at £50, that does seem like a bit of a bargain in comparison. But the idea is the lower the cost of the videos, the more you're likely to sell, as there's less resistance. It's more like pricing it so that somebody's in the supermarket, they're just checking out, they see a chocolate bar, they pick it up because it doesn't cost very much. You know, this isn't a big consideration. This isn't part of a big strategy for them for their business. They're not saying, hey, I need a video for my business. This is more like an impulse buy. But on the flip side, the fewer videos you need to make, the easier it is to complete the fulfillment of these and get back to your regular life. Because I'm aiming to do this once a month to cover my monthly bills. So I don't want to spend the whole month making and tweaking videos for people. So 10 videos, I'd say, listen, I'm going to limit it to this. First come, first served. Gives it a bit of scarcity, a bit of urgency. They're not going to think about it for a few days. When they're gone, they're gone. That's that. Okay, so that's the maths. Here's the offer. First off, you need to choose a niche for that month. Okay, so you're not going to hammer the same niche every month. So literally for this niche, it is a one-time offer. So for example, beauty salons. I'm going to do a logo or something for a beauty salon, or a gardener, or restaurants, you know, vets, literally any business, anyone who does anything on social media. Okay, so here's a tip. Look through your templates, see what they remind you of. So you might see in Reevio, there's a template that looks a bit like Star Wars, so that might work for a comic book shop. You might look through Viddyoze and see there's a couple of lawn care ones, or not architects, but like carpenters, handyman, anything like that. Just look through and say, I'll do this month. Or you could run a couple of these at the same time. That's your choice. So I'll pick 1 or 2, maybe 3 templates, but not too many. I'm not giving them a massive bunch of options to choose from. I'm just picking 1 or 2, and then I'm offering them out to people in that industry. So I would say pick either one of these 2 videos, customized for your business with the logo, delivered within 7 days for just £7, for example. I might also say it's just limited to 10, for example, 10 people this month, and that's it. Now the next month I'm going to focus on a different business or a different industry. So for example, if I do carpenters this month, the month after I might do beauty salons that do teeth whitening or something like that. Okay, so I'm just doing a one-time offer. So this is going to bring you about a couple of different things. First off, you're getting exposure to those industries. They might say, oh, I don't want either of those, have you got anything like? And you can charge more for that. Can you put my web address on the end? Yes, I can, it's just this much more. Don't go crazy, just it doesn't take very long to drop that rendered video into something like Premiere or Camtasia or something like that. If you know what you're doing, it takes a couple of minutes, so don't charge them too much, because you're just trying to get a few sales under your belt each month to cover your running costs. After that, the sky's your limit. So getting your message to the people in the industry. Okay, so you can use Facebook search to find people and message them directly. I would consider offering the first one for free. And then get somebody in that industry to recommend it in their groups. So the way I came up with all of this, I didn't really come up with it, it's hardly original, but the way I staggered across it was my girlfriend Gemma is a dance teacher. Now, dance teachers there's qualified dance teachers who with IDTA and people like that, they have their own Facebook groups where they have to prove that they are qualified. So I can't go into that group and post anything because it's a closed group, secret group, whatever. But by making a video for Gemma, she then posted it in the group and said, oh, hey guys, just so you know, Tony made this video for me. When I filmed stuff with the kids dancing, I put this little logo reveal at the beginning of the video, and it makes it look a lot more professional, so that when the parents share it, it gets the name out there. If anyone wants one, he's doing a special offer for £10, and I sold 10 of those quite quickly. So there's £100 that month, goes towards all the running costs of the tools that I use. So by getting someone in that industry to recommend it in their group, you kind of penetrate the walls of that group, and it's somebody from within their group recommending it. So it's, instead of you saying, hey, buy my stuff, it's somebody saying, hey, I bought this, it's really good, here's where you get it from. I've done the same in, I've done similar in a singers group that I'm in, because I'm a singer, so I put it in the singers group saying, hey, you want to do anything with video, have a look at this, and I sold a few that way. So by getting somebody in that group, give them a free one on the understanding they have to they have to recommend you, and maybe take a screenshot to show you they've done it. You could do that, or just work on the trust system, whatever. So that's one way. Secondly, you can scale this by running Facebook ads to people in that industry. So, for example, a chiropractor is probably going to be in a few chiropractor groups on Facebook. So just a quick Facebook search, and you can target ads to people in those groups. Or maybe they would like certain pages. So, for example, painters and decorators will probably like Crown Paints or B&Q if you're a builder, things like that. Just take a minute, dig around, find somebody, see what groups they're in, or what groups they're likely to be in, or what products they're likely to have liked. So you build up an idea of that person. That should take no more than 10 minutes. Basically, that's it. So I'm going to wish you luck. Hope you use these tips to go out and get loads of clients to cover your running costs each month. A couple of other things. First off, yeah, I would limit that special offer, and then when people get in touch afterwards, so you could put a time limit, so people within the next 24 hours, for example, if people contact you afterwards, you could still offer those two templates, but at a slightly increased price. So there's one kind of upsell. Also bear in mind, people getting in touch or liking it, getting interested, or showing signs of interest, you can reach out to them and offer them other things. Don't leave that one-time sale. If you're in the video production business, you could say, hey, I can do a commercial for you, I could do some social media, little videos or something like that. Don't waste those leads. Don't be looking for new people each month. If somebody's bought from you, it's so much easier to sell to them again. Okay, so that's it for this quick how to cover your running costs. It was a webinar, now a video. So any questions, bang them down in the comments of this video, and I will do my best to get the answers to you. If I don't know, I will find somebody who does. Cheers.